As Indian Army and Indian Air Force remain locked in a border standoff with the Chinese PLA, India's defense manufacturing sector is booming and making a mark globally. Armenia, battling for survival against Azerbaijan and Turkey, has placed an order for India's cutting-edge Akash Air Defence system, with the deliveries to begin this year. But soon, India may find another, much bigger customer. According to reports, Brazil too has been impressed by India's Akash Air Defence system as well as the supersonic Brahmos cruise missile. Brazil will be sending a high-powered delegation within a month to India to further evaluate and discuss potential arms purchases of the Akash and possibly even the ship killer Brahmos. However, with the PLA also interested, it may be India versus China battle to bag a lucrative defense deal in the South American market. Chief of the Brazilian Armed Forces, Admiral Renato Rodrigues Freire, will be paying a visit to India and will hold meetings with the Indian military leadership. Brazil is interested in a government-to-government deal. Few reports even suggest a second Brazilian delegation will arrive in New Delhi thereafter to explore the light combat aircraft or the LCA Tejas Mk-15 jets. Remember, the indigenous LCA Tejas Mark I's intercepted German Eurofighter Typhoons as they arrived in India for the Tarang Shakti 2024 aerial war games. According to reports, the Brazilians may also evaluate the Indian WHAP or WAP armored platform. The WHAP is an indigenous 8-wheeled amphibious armored vehicle developed by DRDO and Tata Motors. Indian Army is evaluating it along with the American Stryker vehicles in Ladakh, but the CRPF has already inducted this armored vehicle to boost its operational abilities in Kashmir. A Scorpion submarine deal is also being discussed, but the most likely India-Brazil defense deals remain for the Akash missile defense system similar to the ones brought by Armenia, as well as the Brahmos supersonic missile, which the Philippines secured from India to boost its coastal defense from any Chinese Navy aggression. Reportedly, Brazil is facing a shortage of medium and long-range air defense systems as urgently aiming to fill this gap in its defense structure. Brahmos would certainly fill the role as they are the fastest supersonic cruise missiles in the world at almost 3 times the speed of sound. With sea skimming capabilities, the Brahmos are almost impossible to intercept. It carries the dual role capability for land as well as anti-ship attacks and works both in day and night irrespective of weather conditions. India's Brahmos missile operates on the fire and forget principle and does not require further active guidance after launch. According to internal simulations conducted by the Indian military, a salvo of just 3 Brahmos missiles can sink even the biggest Chinese aircraft carrier. With a sizable warhead, even one successful strike on a carrier could cause catastrophic damage. Meanwhile, India's Akash is a mid-range surface-to-air missile system. Made by India's DRDO, the missile system can operate in a completely autonomous mode. Manufacturer DRDO claims the Akash missile is the first system in the world capable of engaging 4 aerial targets simultaneously at 25 kilometers of range. With a range of 30 kilometers to 35 kilometers and an altitude up to 18,000 meters, the missile can destroy maneuvering targets like unmanned aerial vehicles or drones, fighter aircraft, cruise missiles, and missiles launched from helicopters. However, Akash faces a tough test. According to reports, Brazil is also evaluating China's Sky Dragon 50 missile system. While Sky Dragon 50 has been categorized as a medium-range SAM, its range is not in the public domain. Furthermore, discussions between Indian and Brazilian delegations are expected to explore potential acquisitions of military aircraft and new defense technologies, highlighting the multifaceted nature of this evolving relationship. Brazilian Navy has expressed significant interest in signing a Memorandum of Understanding or MOU with India concerning the maintenance and technology of its Scorpion-class submarines. India has expertise in constructing these French Scorpion as Calvary-class submarines for its own navy. Sources have told Financial Express, quote, "These visits are significant as they aim to finalize Memorandum of Understanding regarding the maintenance of Scorpion submarines in Brazil, a key focus area of the bilateral talks," unquote. The MOU is aimed at reducing the cost for Brazil by enhancing knowledge sharing and creation of joint training programs. Brazil's ongoing development of its own nuclear-powered attack submarine program could see it drawing on India's experience in building nuclear-powered submarines like INS Arihant and INS Arikhat. The MOU came into shape after Brazilian delegation visited India in 2022 to inspect the Indian Navy's Calvary or Scorpion-class submarines and evaluate their manufacture of other submarines at the Mazgaon dockyard in Mumbai. In the face of the threat of a two-front war with Pakistan and China, India in turn might acquire Brazilian military's Embraer C390 aircraft. Embraer's collaboration with Mahindra Aerospace is also on the cards and will entail manufacturing the C390 in India and possibility of producing the E2 series regional commercial jet domestically. The groundbreaking defense engagement reflects a growing strategic alignment between BRICS partners, India and Brazil. India-Brazil defense cooperation is set to reach the next level. At the same time, China is also seeking to conquer the Latin American market in America's backyard. Recently, on the 7th of June 2024, vice presidents of the two countries co-chaired the 7th meeting of the China-Brazil High-Level Coordination and Cooperation Committee in Beijing. However, in a worrying sign for the CCP, China's share in global arms exports has been declining over the years, reportedly due to poor quality of weapons. Between 2018 and 2022, China's arms exports dropped nearly a quarter or 23%, with some even attributing the decline to stockpiling by the PLA. The big question remains, can India secure a strategic win over China with a major defense deal with BRICS partner Brazil? Leave a comment, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.